Let's go. All right, we're live here doing a BDH. See how it goes. First your money, second your close. AI trading futures with Jim Daniels. Whole new way to do it, boys and girls. Have instead of having 10 employees watching the markets, you have AI Grok 4 watching the markets, watching the news, watching X, formerly known as Twitter. About 6 minutes here from the open. We're going to go ahead and put our orders out here. I'm going to sell 10 here, and I'm going order rejected. Not let me put my orders in yet, Pat. I'm in my account with you, buddy. Usually you should be able to put your orders up there. Watching the 1 minute. We're going to trade the 1 minute. Tradevate don't let you go down to 30 seconds. So we're going to trade the 1 minute here. I like this flat top, flat bottom breakdown, but it's not letting me pick. So I'm going to visually do it. I normally like to come in here on my trading view or my Ninja Trader and put my orders in. I like this breakout among all these highs right in here. And this is a little shakeout below the EMA. I'm not worried about that so much. Not worried about that so much. What we want to do is get this book maps to populate here at the open. I've not traded at 6 p.m. at night in forever. I'm only doing this because of this competition. And because if I don't bank a lot of money today, I'll just buy later tonight and get another account with a different email address. Coming in here to the open on the ones. Not sure that this is trading us live. So we're worried about it. Have a little go-go juice. Be on the buttons is what I would tell everybody. Clear all your orders. And let's see here. Let me just send some people the little notes there. Order rejected. Sorry, I wasn't talking there. I'm just trying to figure this out. They're not letting us put any orders in. That's unusual. I don't know. We got book maps going on the TV in the back in case my book maps does not work. I'm going to watch Pat live here on the main screen. I'm just going to be using I'm just going to be using the Bookmap volume pressure. Hope it comes up. If not, we're going to listen to Alex TMB on the TV in the back for any market pressure. We're just going to watch these breakdowns. We'll go ahead and put the VWAP on here. Let's go ahead and add volume. Let's add the volume based. We want the VWAP. Oh my goodness. This Tradovate sucks. VWAP. Community indicators. Why is VWAP a community indicator? Install it. Me, that's stupid. Can't find it. All right, not going to worry about it. I'm not used to this VWAP. That's the VWAP. That's what it's called. Channels. No. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to the open. Cannot find the VWAP. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to go over here, right? These new accounts and go preferences, add-ons. Oh, yeah, you got to turn everything on. Look at that. Trading view. I could have turned that on. Oh, man. Oh, so you can't add any of the custom indicators. I bet you that Pat has that. Pat, that's not fair, buddy. People are used to using their indicators, man. So we can use Tradovate now. So do I have enough time? We're about to open. Let me go ahead and just try it real quick here. Boom to there. I mean, Trading View. Boom to there. Go here. And then let me go to Tradovate. And let me use this other one. Oh, me, I don't have it up. That sucks balls, right? Yeah. Let's just not worry about it right now, but we will just go paper trade so we can see it. All right, we're below VWAP here. Let's see if it populates when we open. Let's go ahead and take this gap up. No way. I'm not going to do that. She's pumping. Let's just wait a second here. I'm going to wait. All right, I do have my Bookmap, so I can turn Alex off in a second. I'm going to do this right here. And then I'm going to take that much out and do it again. So wait a second. Let's go pull back here. Wait for it to pull back. All right, let's just see what we can do now. We gapped up here. We're going to fill that gap. I promise you that. I missed that little entry. I'm okay with it. I'm on the board there. I don't know what my total is today. Just $100. That sucks balls. Come on now. Let's sell the market real quick. And then let's wait for it. All right, 600. All right, I'm learning my way here. I can't use my normal charts. Let me go back to my email. I'm going to go back to my email, everybody. And this is not how I'm normally going to do my stream. I'm trying to learn all this. We just paired up right there. We did get on the board there with about $600. I'll show you that in a second. We'll keep it. We'll go back and forth from the Tradovate. I don't think I need the charts. I'll just take the $600 here. And let me just see here. Let me go to Funded Futures Family. Wait a minute. Come on now. Where are my credentials? Oh, you know what? I think I put my credentials at the bottom of trading. Oh, me. Just wait a second. We're going to take another trade here when we get some momentum. I'm going to watch this right in the middle, chat. I'm still trying to get up my. Let's see here. You know, he didn't tell me they were going to have full package there. I did not know. All right, here we go. Here's my code. Copy. Go over here. Put my code in. I don't know who's got 5,000. But no, I don't want that. I want to go to my subscriptions, payout request affiliate, use your account credentials. There we go. All right, I'm going to copy this over here, come up to our trading deal. Let's go here. Let's go see brokers list. Let's go to Tradovate. Let's go here, put that in there. Then let's go here, copy our password, put that in there. And will it let me log in? It does. Kaboom. We're in business now. They are fucked. All right. Let me just go back over here and delete this chart. I'm going to try to make it skinny. I don't need a DOM. I'm going to delete the DOM real quick. So I'm just going to keep my stats up here so you guys can see. I went 600 in, but I was shuffling around trying to load the stuff up. I did miss that big move. 66% on the day. Got mad in the background. We're going to turn the TV in the background to something else. We got our other indicator back there. Here we go, Pat. Get back on our trading view and look here. This flat bottom, flat top breakdown. We're going to take it down to 30 seconds, you guys. Reset our chart here. It's on now. It is on now. Let's see what we got. We got a buy signal here. So we need to put a trading thing up. We've got a buy signal. Let's go ahead and buy 1 and then buy 9. And then let's just take it up here for a little second on a volume push. Here comes a volume push. Not liking. Not going to let it reverse. Let's just wait a second here. It does want to do a top, double top drop. Just wait a second. I got to get out of the way, everybody. We should be okay here. We still got some volume. We got a volume here. Got a little flag going in. Let's see if we stay on top of the MAs and top of the VWAP. Weird to be trading at 6 o'clock on a Sunday night with this low volume. And then this you know what, that big spike, we should have taken our money on that big spike, but what we're trying to do is gamble here a little bit because we can buy back in. Yeah, we just keep buying back in. That's what we'll do. I just want to try to see how this works. I've never traded this time of day. Can't go back in another 10. Let's just see if it allows you. I'm going to get out of the way. I'm going to get out of the way if we don't come for us here. Might make some money here. Let's see what's happening. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's take $1,040 out right there. So that puts us 1,640. Join the BDH, renew my membership. I didn't know I had it. Didn't have it. Pat is saying as long as he doesn't blow up, that's a win for him. This gap up concerns me, everybody. So I'm looking for us a powerful move down. We're at the top of this linear regression channel. Let me pause Pat here. Maybe Pat will come back and watch us, see how I trade. I'm watching AI over here. AI is telling me it's neutral, but you can't win a competition like this being neutral. You can't sit on your hands at a poker tournament, you know, the whole damn time. You got to play. And so normally only come in with aces, right? But we're going to try to play some, maybe we'll play some 9s and 10s and jacks here. I am watching it. I turned AI Grok 4 to a little bit looser. Looking for a break of this VWAP is what I really want, guys. Going to sell the full 10. Doing the BDH championship here. We're on the first opening, 7 minutes, 1640. I think I missed a trade there. I missed a little trade there because I was shuffling around trying to get my trading view going. I didn't realize what needed to happen. I'm liking this short here. We're going to take it. We're going to see profit, take profit, try to get through the VWAP here. I'm waiting for it to get through the VWAP. We have an imbalance on the on the, we definitely have an imbalance on the volume pressure. Let's see here. Let's get some more profit here. Oh, that VWAP. Come on, VWAP. Break down the VWAP. Let's go here. I'm going to take profit as soon as I see some green. Let's just put some green in the bank here. And then let's go from there. Let's see what's going to happen here. The VWAP's holding up. The 5 EMA's holding up. I just got a short sell signal from the Grok from AI. AI says this is on a 5-minute deal. This is going to be a short. I'm in a little early because I want to get through that VWAP, everybody. This could go against me. I'm on the button. I'm definitely on the button here. Literally micro scalping. I'm going to take it out because we opened at the high there, being transparent. That took out about $500 of my profits. So I'm at 1790 total profit, 750 in losses. And let's just wait now. We're going to wait for our volume imbalance to come. That was a great support from the VWAP. And we're going to go ahead and take another 10 here. And let's see if we can get that money back. All right, see profit, take profit, another 350. The imbalance was real. I've not traded this. I've not traded this before, everybody. So, meaning at this time of day with the volume is so low, and some people might be used to this, but look at that topping tails. I just took 350 out right there. I really want to get short at the break of the VWAP, and let's ride till we fill up this gap. I'm not saying this is an ICT play because gaps have existed since before that boy was born. It's just gaps. Okay, but the VWAP break here, we're going to take it. I took it the first time and I lost on it because it was pretty good support there. Let's see if we can't get like a million or so imbalance. I don't have a measuring stick. See, during the normal trading markets, I only trade if the imbalance on your profit, the volume pressure. I only take them if it's more than 2 million, except for Fridays. On Fridays, it has to be more than 3 million. Or around FOMC or something like that. I'm going to take it right here. I'm just anticipating a VWAP break, and then we run it down to the bottom of the channel. And I'll take a loss on this because it's wanting to pressure down. It really is wanting to pressure down. Let's see if we can't just hold this here. Can't just hold this. We're below the EMAs, and look at that. It gapped back up again. I hate this. All right, so I'm just going to wait here. The VWAP might be, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be 5 times. Usually on the 5th time of roulette, you keep betting on black, it comes through, right? Here we go. There it goes. I told you this was going to happen sooner or later. Let's get down there and make our profit. I shorted it below VWAP. That was stupid. I could have made that wick, and so I should have just put in a limit order there. It's okay. I'm going to ride it down. I don't mind losing what I already got in here because I'll buy back in $39. But I'm trying to make some money here first, quicker. This is going to cascade, guys. We're fixing to cascade here. You mark my words. Let's see what Pat is saying. I'm turning back on. You got to turn Pat off occasionally. Here we go. There comes a sell-off. It's real. Here comes a sell-off. All right. There's $1,000. There's $1,000. VWAP's real, boss. For sure. $100,000 day one? Absolutely. I'm betting loosey goosey. Shit, I did 40, boss Pat. I did $43,000 on Friday, $29,000 on Thursday. Just doing this book map volume pressure plays with AI telling me the 5-minute direction. So I have a backup, chat. If it's hard to explain. You're gonna have to read my stuff. I'm gonna give it away for free. I'm not gonna try to charge anything for all this stuff. But if you are trading volume pressure, like right now, look at that volume imbalance is massive. I missed it. That was a break up of VWAP. If you'd have taken that with 10 contracts, you know, you'd be just fine. I'm going to chase it right now and just see what happens. The break of the VWAP with volume was the play. And so I just did it to show you guys. I don't give a shit about this. This is so easy. I'm just going, as soon as I see a little green, I'm going to take the green because I did chase this. I missed the break of the VWAP right there. As soon as we see some green, we're going to take some green. Let's see some green, take some green. Come on, come on, come on, NASDAQ. I'm not going to take a big loss on this. Let's just see what we got here. It's going to go, it's going to go, it's going to go, it's going to go. I went a little late on this, so let me see. I'm going to get out at 0, everybody. So I got out at 0 because the play is a breakdown of the VWAP and the break up of the VWAP, okay? Once you're in that VWAP range on a 30-second calendar, that's your play. You watch your volume. Here we go. I'm going to take it. Here comes a volume. Let's just take it. We went down by the commissions right off the first tick. Come on now. Come on now, baby. There you go. Let's get our money back. Come to daddy. All right. Took another 350 out. We're okay. Now we got a flat top breakout. We want it to be with massive volume. I gotta adjust my thinking here. I gotta adjust my thinking, meaning in what's my ratio for me to get those little pops with micro burst. And by the way, I trade cash, and you can't do this if you have a consistency rule with those prop firms. Like if you got to be in a trade longer than 30 seconds, and the way I trade won't help you at all. My trade makes you $50,000-$60,000 a week once you get used to how to do it. Doing it for a long time. I've just now been convinced with my friends, Jim, you need to start showing people on the internet how to do that. So, all right, well, fuck it, I'll do it. I'll do it. Here we go, 700, 300. That is a 2-to-1. I just don't trust it. We got a lot of candles here, 30 seconds. We're only just holding right above the 5 EMA. We're at the bottom of the channel, though. So if we get like a big spike, a 3-to-1 spike, then I'm going to go ahead and take that long. I'll take it. 22.21 P&L. See what we got here. All right, we got the charts on the back screen back there. Now I got the bokeh on this camera set to where you can't see my chart screens going back there with my notifications. Got a nice run. Let's switch over to the Ashies and see just a beautiful Ashy candle run there. Was no reason for me to get out, but I'm trying to book money quicker here because I haven't traded this after, early hour session. But look at that beautiful Ashy candle run. If you guys don't know how to work this, you need to learn that. Here comes a sell-off right there. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take a little sell-off here and just take the first money I see. Just took out a little bit on that pullback. That was a 3-to-1 on volume, right? So let's switch back to our normal candles here. But look at that Ashy. The break of the VWAP, you just put your money in there. You exceed all your 3 EMAs. I got the 5, 10, and 20 going. And then beautiful. Never come back down. You could have trailed your stops right up. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles. Let's see what that is on money. So break of the VWAP to the break of that low right there. 11 points. 11 points, chat. Let's go back to regular candles. See if we can't catch this on the upside. Boner candle. Let's go. We're on a boner candle. Come on now. Don't be mean to me here. That could be the fake out before the breakout. Breakdown. I still think we're going down here short term. All right, there we go. I'm just going to take some money. Let's just get it up there. Come on now. Come on now. One more. We still got an imbalance on it. Let's go a little bit more than that. All right, 250, 350 right there, chat. We got the 350, baby. This right here works like a champ. Like a champ. I just wrote it in the chat right there on my live stream. Bookmap and volume pressure golden. So I'm just trying to tell you, trying to let you guys help. And by the way, don't forget, I got Grok 4 over here. She's monitoring real-time news. She's monitoring all major indices in all time frames with all indicators that she has determined is the indicators. Here we come in. It's probably just a pullback for more continuation, but I like these short impulse plays, so I'm on the button here. All right, 25.56, 39.40 on the day gross profit. Only lost 750. I'm liking our ratio here, 75% win ratio. Boom. I just sent it to him. I sent it to Boss. Boss has my information. He's looking at his Twitter over there. Just waiting. I figure we're going to do a lot of waiting. Here's a flat bottom breakdown. I'm still looking for this nice short, man. You make these quick money on you shorts. You got to get in and out. But, you know, bulls walk upstairs and bears jump out of a window. And so I'm not a short seller like in my portfolio. But for day trading, I like me some cascading down shorts. There's a 5 EMA being lost, but we don't have a lot of volume. Let me put it over here on the screen so you can see. We don't have a lot of volume yet. I'm looking to take this breakdown of this short in TradingView here, my preferred platform, because I like to write Pine scripts for my more custom stuff that I like to use. I share everything, everyone. All I like for you to do is give me your email address so I can spam the shit out of you and try to sell you stuff. But look at that gap up on a 30-second. That's always fake. You watch. You watch this. We're watching this previous wick about 1, 2. That's 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3. About 4 minutes ago, that wick. Let's see if we can get above that wick on a double top. It's almost there, but I think this is going to be a short opportunity here. And I'm wrong. It broke out, but we don't have a big volume. So it's still going to be just a smaller wick to the middle of the linear regression channel. Just wait here. Let's be patient here. This just seems a little weird to me. This little U-shaped up. 25,025 has been the number. If you want to know how we get to that, let me just take him this way a little bit. Nah, she ain't going, bro. We want it to be, we want this one to be there. And then we want this one over here to be this one. And that's not necessarily true. You can have more than one reset, chat, because you can have, I don't need to see him. I'm going to see the chat. Our little known secret, you just use different email addresses, different names. So there's that, different credit cards, blah, 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 blah. I don't really need the DOM up here. No, I do. That's how I'm making my orders. What the hell are you talking about, Jimbo? Okay, here we are. How's it on 2 places? How did that even happen? I don't want that over there. I don't want the BDH over there. Oh, man, where is my... Mess that up, chat. Let's see here. Small one here. Right back. Ooh, I got an earache. I got an earache, chat. Let's go to Pat here. Where's he at? Right there. And live. Don't need to see him. Here comes that short, y'all. I really want to see that breakdown. Break down the 20 EMA. Let's see here. 20 EMA, pull back to the VWAP. Let's see what we got here. Let's see, we pull back into that candle. See what the volume went right away. It's moving really weird, y'all. It's moving really weird in this non-traditional market time. Let's just wait here and see if we break these EMAs. Grok 4 is telling me neutral. But look at this. The volume on the histogram's pulling back. Let's see what's going to happen here. See if boss is texting me. Come on, Patrick. Look at your X account, brother. I'll put this on mute. I don't have time to deal with these yahoos. So yeah, we're up. We're up 25.56 on the day, 750 in losses, 39.40 in profitable trades. So that's kind of where we are. We're just going to wait this out. We're waiting for some pretty big volume spikes. We're betting the max every time, but we're going to be smart about it. This is kind of drifting sideways. Could be capitulation. Could be just consolidation. We don't care. All we want to know is who's going to take control of this effing thing and make it go one way or the other with strength. And there's so many few contracts. It's so easy for the algorithms, the bank's black boxes to move this thing. So let's just wait until the bank's black box is moving it, and let's jump on it. Let's jump on it. Let's wait here. Let's check it out. We got stuff running in the background, man. I don't like to see all that sporadicness. It's okay. Because, I don't trade like this. Let's just pump it all the way up. Let's set these things. I don't care about all that. About right in here. Let's go about right there. So there's a little range that we're in. Let's make our bubbles bigger since we don't have as many of them. Bookmap is your friend. I don't use it for everything, but there we go. Missed that little move there above the EMAs. Not going to chase it. Don't chase it, chat. I didn't realize I just signed in with the wrong account to listen to Pat. Yep. They all use Tradevate, which is NinjaTrader. Don't forget Tradevate is NinjaTrader. I don't use any of that. I trade my cash. Chat. Show you something here. I trade like this. There you go. Wasn't a pretty day. I had a really battle on this day. This Friday. I still did 10,556 in my cash account. You can use AMP. You can use Interactive Traders. I use NinjaTrader because they got the free charting system that's easy to code, and I have Grok 4 watching my charts for me on Instagram. There it goes. Let's just get back in here. We're selling off here. We're going to take this. We're late, chat. We're late on this order, but we're going to just wait for a second. Usually you get a little impulse down to the bottom of that channel. So try to take a little more money out of it. Come on, trickle down here. Broke through the 20 EMAs. Look at that tail and wick. That would have been great if I was in it earlier. So that sucks balls, but it's okay. We'll put this right here. Let's watch. We still got an imbalance to my side. I'm going to stay with it. 20 EMA kind of held up. We only got wicked below it, But let's just wait and see. A lot of times this will come back your way on this little rotation. Still wanting to see if that gap gets filled down here, back here. Really love for catch a run down there. Big topping tail. Should be okay here. Here comes your sellers. Usually works. She's got to wait it out a little bit. If you know, 860 to 300. Why we're seeing an uptick in price with this. This is kind of weird. This has got to do, these imbalances and weirdness has got to do with this being after hours, man. It never works that way during the day. So I'm just going to stay here with it. I'm going to let my manual stop be about up here. That'll erase some of my gains today, but I'm not just going to take it. I'm trying to use basically the rules I would use during the day here. And look at that, 2 wicks below my entry. But this right here is the candle that I'm worried about the most. So let's just wait and see what's going on here. It's going to run to the VWAP at some point. As you guys know, the VWAP is a magnet. Like right now, if I'm trading my own cash, I would DCA in another 10, and I would DCA the shit out of this. No doubt about it. Dollar cost averaging. But doing this, you got to wait. And because we're tournament playing, it's like poker. You got to build your pot size. Your pot size in tournament trading is always going to be, come on to Papa, is always going to be is max lot size in the beginning, and then maybe go more conservative once you get to your first buy-in and you see the leaderboards. Let's go here. Come on, let's go. We'll see green, take green. Give us a boner candle down. We'll just run back to the VWAP, be just a good. Even if we went back to the bottom of the channel, that'd be, 6 points here. We take out 6 points on a micro scalp. I'm okay with that. Pressure from the EMAs. Let's see. There we go. It's coming our way here. I'm on the button. I'm watching the profit. Oh, man. We got some buyers coming in. This is all computer trading at this point. There ain't a lot of people sitting here trading at 6 o'clock on a Sunday. They know that the algorithms are going to be balancing the books for everybody. And so, let's just see here. I'm not feeling good about this, you guys. I'm not feeling good about this because of volume pressure. It's to the downside. Excuse me, to the upside. There comes our push. But look, it was absorbed with buyers. That's what I'm worried about. This is all computers. We're stuck in this range between these two numbers and from all of the algorithmic stuff. I'm not going to get out here. I'm going to wait and see if I'm right. This was a fake out. I hope this is a fake out to the short side. Let's see if it wicks. I would have loved to have been in that, though. I would look at that, gapped up above the close, which was right up there at the top. Let's see if we get a run down. This could be the fake out that we're waiting on to get us out of this trade. So let's see here. When you're watching these Japanese candlesticks, let's go ahead and take the Ashi. Look, the Ashi says I shouldn't even be trading. Look at those top and bottom tails. Top and bottom tails on your Ashi candles. Ashi experts out there, like and subscribe, everybody. This is not advice. I'm just showing you. I'm trading live on the BDH tournament. But like and subscribe and comment below if you use the Ashi to kind of determine whether it's safe to be one way or the other. I'm in trouble right here on this trade. We're about $550 in the hole. So on the day we have $2,527 after commission on losses and profit. We're watching Pat there. We've got Pat on the screen. He's chilling over there with the Porsches. He has no idea that someone like me teaches Porsche race car drivers how to drive. I'm a retired sports car ace. I invented the Spec Miata class. I've raced factory Mazda RX-8s, Daytona, 24-hour, you name it, I've done it. No posing here. I might be posing as my trading. I'm going to get out of this because we've been in it too long. I need to deploy my cash again. So let's just see if we can just get a little run down there. We're just range bound right now. Nobody's taking control of it. I'm on the button because I don't want to see a big spike above this area here, above 25,043. No, we're not. Everybody's thinking long. I'm not. I'm thinking we got to pull back to VWAP, and then I'm thinking about my longs. See these tops. Let's just wait and see. All we can do is wait and see, right? That's the way it goes. First your money, second your clothes. Listen to my song I made about trading on my channel. Building a new channel. I'm going to try to help people not only just trade futures, but also trade your portfolio. Do a lot of covered calls. We buy a lot of stocks, keep the underlying sell covered calls out of the money on those, and that's how we build in our portfolios. Come on, give me a run down there so I can get out of this and change the direction. I'm not having any bias right now. There's nothing to tell me anything's happening. We're just chopping in a very tight range. That's why I'm holding this. I'm only down $600. 10 lots, $600 is nothing. Here comes another down. So it's just going both ways. Another wick. Here we go. Finally, we got an open below the previous body's close. So let's just see if this could be what we need to get out of this trade here. It ain't bull flagging, bruh. I don't know. Yeah, it ain't really bull flagging. I wouldn't say that. This is a different kind of a deal here. What we're waiting for is more buying pressure. Got a 2-to-1 right now in selling. So 2-to-1, and this is ahead of the markets. The candles react later. And so I'm just going to wait here and see what happens on these 30-second candles. 30 seconds. He's up 2,000. Well, I got him beat. If I close this at a loss, I got him beat. Not that I'm worried about beating him. I just want to get see green, take green. See green, take green. Just come on. Here we go. We got Twin Towers. Come on, give us a Twin Towers. Oh my goodness. No, we're not trading really big. We're just trading with very tight stop losses. I'm hovering around $500 right now, Chad, but nothing's happening. And there's been so many attempts on the bottom with a flat bottom that I think that's the computers holding the bottom up. But the tops have run out of business. Let's just wait and see here. Look at this. That's all you need to know is that right there, right? You pull your line. There you go. I got a feeling that we just having trouble breaking through this trend line. And I try to use everything, but look at this on the book maps. It's not enough to create any noise, but it is more buying pressure than selling pressure. And I hate that. I'm going to have to get out of this thing at a loss here in a second. Remember, I'm using the top of that wick back there. I'll get out of the way if I have to do it. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and flatten this thing out at $1,100 loss. And I'm going to wait for an impulse one way or the other. Looking for a breakdown right here. Let's just go ahead and do that. I'm going to sell at the limit, 25,036, and I'm going to buy at the limit right there. I'm going to buy at the limit right there. So there we are. There's my channel of automatic sales. I lost a little money there, folks. I'm down to 1348 on the day. Just got chopped out right there. That was my bad. You know, it is what it is. This is trading. You know what I mean? Well, let's just see if we can find some buyers or sellers beyond those levels. It's a long time going sideways. Let's go ahead and take a peek at our 5-minute candle here. 5-minute candle. We are basically in a little bit of a bull flag, but you know, it's hard to tell in this sessions, and I don't have a lot of experience with these sessions. So I'm just trying to wait for an impulse here on our book map and make sure I'm in the right direction. Didn't like that loss, being fully honest. Now we got 1,900 in losses and 3,940 in wins. And that puts us after commission at 1,348. And if I wouldn't take that last trade, it'd be 2,500. So we'll wait for it. I'm going to be on the button to clear these, okay? See, it says clear all on your trading view. I'm going to clear all on my trading view. This is like watching Dakota trade the aftermarket. I don't like it. So slow. Like, you don't even have to look at the VIX or watch anything. There's just no volatility. I will tighten this up. I might need to go down to a tick chart. Might need to go down to a tick chart and just play these wicks. Like not move it in, like just play these ups and downs in here. No one knows where the market is going, Pat. You know that. Just wait here. What do we have here? What kind of range was that? That is well, there it is, 36 to 43. That's okay in the normal market. It'll be really tight, but that ain't really tight in this aftermarket, I think. I don't have a lot of experience with it. Now, just so you know, though, I could do this in my sleep. So we're up 1348. As I showed you a little bit ago, there's my day the other day. There's one of my days last week. No, that's not the end of the day, though. 33. There it is. 40,000 and 48,000. Watch this. Here we go. Oh, man, really? Did I delete it? 11,288, 11,5, 11,12, 15, 17,5. 1 second. Oh, man, I didn't save it. Anyway, that's the big one right there. Brand new cash account, $10,000 in 1 day. They give that to you every time that you do it. I do it all the time. There's no reason for ICT to prove he can trade as so long as he's selling you. I'm not going to call you idiots. I didn't say that. As long as he's selling you guys these prop courses, it's silly. Here we go. Stop fill to the upside. Let's see if we get some momentum. There it goes. We do have the volume up 50. Want to get some more run out of this. Let's see if that's just going to be a fake out. Volume has gone away already. Man, I don't like this aftermarket stuff. We're going to stay with it, though, just for a second. See if we can get above that range and shoot for the high of the night. Look at that. Boner candle back down, Chad. I'm staying with it. I am going to see what happens here. If nothing else, it'll make a good video. Look at this calendar. That was the fake out to turn it back down. Watch it run right back our way. Watch it run right back our way. Meaning the way of the other trade. Isn't that how this shit works? Let's see here. Let's see. We're okay right now. 13.20 on the night, y'all. I'll take it after that one good loss. Look, right back to that lower range where we had put our short order to. So somebody doesn't want to really go below this right now. Let's just see if it does break down here. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this at 25,038. Let's just see what happens. He's talking about Tory Trades. Tory Trades, ICT. We did buy that breakout. I should have took profit, seen profit. Y'all saw it spiked like 150. I should have taken that. And so I'm not just going to get out to get out. We're just going to ride this. We got enough room to ride it. This was just 30-second candles. And so nothing's really happened either way. I'll try to get back to my break even. Try to hold our profit there. And let's just go ahead and take a peek what the 15-minute is doing real quick. Yeah, so we're okay on the 15-minute. You know, anything below like the 25,030 chat, you know, don't you agree? 25,030, or maybe in the top of the VWAP, 25,027. Looks like she wants to go. I just don't know how this slow market stuff works. So maybe my bias was wrong to the short. I was just trying to play the momentum play, but this momentum doesn't do this. So like when you have 5 million to 2 million during a regular trading session on your volume pressure from Bookmap, that's the direction it's going. It's like a rubber band. It pulls out and you get on it, right? It's still like it's pulling out because it's telling you, and then it retracts real quick and you sell your position, you close on out, you know? And so let's just see. Let's just trade the 15-minute candle for a second. Oh, wow. No one's trading any contracts here. Let's drop it down to the 5-minute chat. Yeah, 5 minutes were good. Pretty good here. Well, let's see. I don't want to sell a limit there anymore. I took my stop out. I don't want no stop in there. That's from before. I think we're flagging here on the 5. You know what I mean? Let's see if we can't run to the top of the channel before they rotate it over. Here comes a volume into our direction. Let's see what happens here. I'm hoping to take out the top of that wick right there. You remember, this is just a 5-minute. Let's go to our 30-second candles. Reset our chart here. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't have a handle on these after-hour sessions. You'll see some good things tomorrow. But I'm learning. And Grok is doing it in real time. She's learning. She's actually giving me that this is a neutral to up signals, and she's learning in real time. She understands that we got a nice flag going on here, and she also knows that that breakout would have been the flag breakout if it worked. And so I was okay on that. I got a signal for that. But let's just see. You know, that's the way it goes, chat. First your money, second your clothes. By the way, did I tell you guys already? I'm not bald. I'm not bald. I shave my head so that these prop hats, these are my signature from my road racing days, so these prop hats would work. Holy moly, look at the sellers come in there. Second boner candle from sellers in the last 4 or 5 minutes. Let's see if that was just a flush out. Everybody's stop loss is hit. You know, you got to be patient. That looks like a stop loss run to me. If it's during the day and it was only like a 1 million variance and was still in the linear regression channel, I would call that a fake out. Because look, we're still in this chop. So obviously I'm hoping we do another breakout to the top, because I told you earlier, let me put the box around it. If you take the box, right? If you take the box, the bottom is what's been flat. Okay. The top has been choppy. So that means that there's someone stepping in and not wanting it to go below this level. But people who want it to go up, it's usually retail traders, that's been failing. But what happened is you just accumulate a bunch of liquidity in here, and it could drop. It goes both ways, right? But I've seen a lot of times that when you're flagging, you do a bunch of liquidity, you take liquidity by chopping people out and little fake outs and fake downs. And then, but listen to this. The only candles where bodies close above linear regression have been to the positive. So I think we're okay on this trade, chat. We may not be, but I want to see green take green. We're fixing to come into profit. Let's see if we can't get another push here. I like to have a top and another top, and I'll get out. It's only $200 loser right now. And so let's just see. We want some buyers to come in here, and then we could see green, take green, $50. Got $50 made right there. $0. Come on, let's go. All right, I went ahead and got out at $50, chat, not lose no money. So that puts us $13.41 on the day. So we did take a haircut on that other short. I'm looking to go short now on a reversal. Like right here, there's my short on reversal. Little short reversal went against us. There's a boner candle coming to the top. I'm going to stay with it. That's what we was just looking for. I just called that to you. Oh my goodness. Let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Let's let that come back. That could be. How late was I to that trade? Did I not call that trade at this previous breakout? Chat, I called it at that breakout. If this wouldn't have been a tournament, because it never invalidated my stop loss being at these lows. So, I'm just trying to make this tournament money. But let's just let it come on back down. I'm in short. I'm not going to lose money on this. I'm just going to wait. You know, your ICT guys, you know that's going to come back and fill, or your normal people, or there's going to be another 30-second bull flag, and we're going to be in big trouble. We'll lose all of our profits for the day if we do that. Should be sitting on hands. Let's see what happens here. I think they want it to go up. We might have to buy back in. Getting a clear buy signal here. The break of these highs with a double top breakout was a clear signal, and I was in it the wrong way, chat. I'm not infallible. I'm human. I better have a big old draw of the hydration. Hydration. Let's just see what happens. Nice bull flag. Pat, you called it, bud. Nice bull flag. I'm just going to ride this thing out, though, because I don't understand these aftermarket stuff. I'm not just going to take a big loss. I'm going to, come on up to my 15-minute, and let's see what we got. We still got, this is just a higher high, right? Everybody sees that? There you go. This will be our higher high at the top of the channel. So we're just going to wait and see if this is going to be our resistance on our 15-minute candle. And all I needed to do is, pull back down here, just a normal 15-minute pull back to VWAP, take some profit, see some profit, take some profit. Now it could break out, but this looks like about the area here that we should be like wave up to the linear and wave down some crazy wicks, kind of capitulate, but really no buyers came in. Got the open, come up a little bit, but I think we're still going to be legging down. There you go. Let's just wait it out. Let's just see what happens. We'll leave it on the 15s. Gonna leave it on the 15 to see if we can't get down to the first lower low on a 15-minute candle. We could have just got a little wrong entry. So I trade cash, and so this doesn't bother me. It would bother me if it breaks through, would force this downward trend. And look at that. The downward trend is at the top of the linear regression channel. So I'll take it out. There we are. We're just at the top. And look at there. Since we came into it, it has failed. This was a overshoot. And this might be this might be the recovery of the overshoot, but don't forget you got that gap in there down there. So let's just see what happens. You know, that's the way it goes. First your money and second you close. Ooh, I'm ready for some spaghetti. Mama got spaghetti on the stove. All right, what you talking about over there, Pat? Well, I get it, Pat. You have to say it's not you. You got a bunch of haters out there. All right, so the play is I might have been a little short early. You know, we're just at the top of the linear regression channel. Before it moved up about, what is that, 148, 153. So it could go up 4 or 5 points above the top of this channel, and that's fine. The big problem we got right now is zero volume. So like the banks have settled the books and there's no volume. So this is going to move really, really easy. So if everyone will go short or everyone will go long, it'd move really easy. But I'm hoping to get a play just pull back to the VWAP. I would love for it to pull back and cover this gap at least half the way. Let's put the Fibonacci's on it. So from the open, just before the open to now, a 50% pullback right there. Look at that right there. So 50% pullback will put us down there at 25.016 ish. And that'd be great. Ban them. How to get data into these accounts. It's a Trade-of-8 account. Log into anywhere you want to log into. Jeez Louise. Some people are so stupid. How do people trade? They don't know how to put Trade-of-8 login information into their platform. I don't get it. Got 10 on chat. Oh, it's trickling up. Doesn't normally bother me because I'm playing this channel play. But this after hours stuff I don't know about. What I'm hoping is just get like a massive boner candle reversal and set these 15-minute candles right. Maybe cover that gap right there. You got two gaps. You got a legitimate gap up, chat. Look at this. It is fun. I mean, I've never, like, there's a normal gap up right there. that may settle itself by tomorrow morning. But then you ICT people are you would know me as SMB, just regular old people who talk about imbalances. ICT didn't invent it. The Japanese did thousands of years ago. From here to here does have some range in there that's kind of weird. But the market makers on futures could just keep running the damn thing up like they're doing now. I might blow my account tonight and have to buy back in. Come on. Come on, come on. Riding this one way too long. So I see money, take money during the regular session. I only lose a couple of $100. I let my runners go $400, $500, $800. And this is not my forte, but I'm loving learning this. We're still at just the top of the linear regression channel on a 15-minute chart. And so the last time I did that, it overshot just a little bit, but we started getting those dojis. And then look at this, kaboom, 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 kaboom. So that's what I'm hoping for. And I wouldn't be hoping. I'd already been out at a $500 loser if it was my own money. I don't trade this prop firm stuff. But what I'm looking at, just looking at the price action, is like this. The top of the linear was tough, and they want to sell it down. And you know how everybody wants to hope. And so I'm thinking that the whole number down around here, around this area right here, middle of that candle, around the whole number, is where this is going to push before the guys who control a bunch of money get out. And so I'm just going to sit here and see what happens. It might make for a good video. Who knows? Long 10 contracts since open. I wouldn't do that. I'm a micro scalper, y'all. That's how I found out that it works. So what I did with prop firms is I did evals, blew a bunch of them up, finally got some in where they were funded, finally got some that I got payouts on, and that was it. I took the payouts and I quit because I've always traded my own money on leveraged ETFs. So like TSLL, AMZU, APPUL, all those leveraged 2 or 3x leveraged of the Mag 7. And that's what I did. And then on my portfolio, I sell covered calls against my positions. Every 100 lot, you sell a covered call. You sell a little bit out of the money. And meaning if you own a stock at 20 and you sell a covered call at 22, you scoop that premium. You never give that back. And if the stock hits your strike in that 30-day period that you sell your covered call on, it may go above that, which some people call that a loss, and you get to write that off as a loss, but it ain't really a loss because you set your strike price at a profit level. So you make a little profit on your underlying stock. You made the premium, and then you scoop all that money, and then you wait for your RSI on a daily chart. I'm not giving you advice. I'm telling you what I do. It's not advice. You wait for your RSI on your favorite tickers to go on a daily chart to oversold, and you have to make sure you keep calculating what oversold is. In an uptrend, it may not get to 30. It may only get to 40. So around 40 on your RSI on a daily chart, you accumulate some shares. And then when it gets up to 70 on the daily chart, you sell a covered call because you want to sell your covered calls when the stock is overbought because then your covered calls is the most expensive, which meaning gives you the most premium. And then you make 10, 15, 20% on each position, sometimes a week, but at least a month. And I'm not giving you advice. I'm just telling you to do that. So I'm not happy right now, but we have not broke through the linear regression. I think that's going to hold up just like it did back here. Okay, just like it did back here. And so if it did that back here and we rotate down and we take out the VWAP, this might be the holy grail of a short here. Again, it's not something I would normally be in. I'm a take profit, take profit micro scalper, but it is having trouble getting through this top of the linear regression. And it's not really still going higher. This could be a top. So look at these bodies right there. That's what I'm looking at. It's those bodies. Once we come into the channel, these bodies right here, I'm looking for a doji. If we get a doji, we're going to be golden here. If not, I'll blow the account. I don't care. It's $39. So that's the other problem when you ain't trading your own money. You do things a little different. It's like buying into a poker tournament. $100 buy-in for $10,000 in chips. That's a way different kind of a player and play strategy than $10,000 chips cost $10,000. Just to let you know, I'm on a Tradeovate, but I could switch you over and let you know what I made. I started with $25,000 on September 1. When I get past $30,000, I take 10 out from Mama. So I'm always restarting. Every time I get 35,000 in my account, I take 10,000 out from my income, and I give it to Mama. And she's an accountant. And then I start back over 25,000. I'm 90,000 in right now, so I'm fixing to take a big payday, just because I had an excellent September. Let's see. I'll show it to you if you guys want to see it real quick. Tradeovate. Tradeovate account right here. It has 51,000 equity. That's what we're trading now. I don't know if I can switch over and log back in. Man, I probably can. Just go over here. I don't want to do it because I can't do it without showing my account numbers on my NinjaTrader. But I'll gladly post you my stats, which they're there. If you look at the website and go look at my Twitter, my Twitter is AI Trades Futures. I use AI to help me trade. When I say that, here's what AI Trades Futures means. I wish I could watch the Dow, the S&P, the Russell, the bond market, gold, oil, all that stuff, and I wish I could watch them on multiple time frames with multiple indicators. But I can't. But Grok can. And then I got her with JSON and with Python and Zapier just to give me on a 5-minute candle, looking at all of that stuff at the same time, what is it, which column is it? And over here, she has 2 columns. She has a column on the left, which means shorts and gives me a signal like break of VWAP or break of 20 SMA. And on the right side, she gives me that signals. But she's also looking at FinHub. Like I can show you a script real quick. I won't. I'm going to give it to you guys for free. But I use Python hooked to FinHub, PINNHUB, PINNHUB, FinHub. And that's how I watch my boner candle up. Still just at the top of the channel, so I'm not scared yet. Gonna have to have a pullback to that VWAP at some point and just hope I don't hit that stupid 5K rule. I would just set my stop above these, like up here, 25,157. And then I'd set my take profit at the VWAP and walk away if it's my cash. There you go. That might have been the pop and drop. Might have been the pop and drop. Okay, we're ripping. We may go out and take that high top a day. This is getting concerning. So what we got is we're not overbought yet on RSI. We got some pretty solid green candles here on the 15. No, we're not getting long on gold. We're going to wait for our setups to come. Kind of acting weird. We do have absorption. Yeah, long here is definitely a chase. I ain't worried about the hourly candle. I'm worried about these 15s. Gotta have a pullback here. You know what I'm scared of, Chad, is we could run to the 20 EMA, like at 25,081. I don't know if my drawdown with these rules will allow me to get there. That might be where I have to take a pretty good loss. But the 10 EMA might be holding up on the hourly. Let's just back to the 5s. It's going to be okay here. I'm going to be okay here, actually. Now we're going to be okay on the 5s. That little reverse, yeah, that's short covering for sure. That was short covering right there. Let's take a look at the book maps to see what we do have sitting out there. It's really nothing. Look at that. I hate this. I hate this. Let's look at the ashy candles, chat. Beautiful run up against us. Look at that. Got on top of the 5 EMA on the ashy candles. How did I miss that? How did I miss that, chat? You look right here. Oh, me. Yeah, that's the problem. They grind higher, higher, never pull back. The break of the VWAP. So I guess I got to learn how to trade overnight because I'm going to trade overnight during this competition. Break of the VWAP. Look, the trailing stop. No violation. No violation. No violation. No violation. Even in here, no violation at all. It's still higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. And guess which direction we are? We got to pull back down in here. Look, well, we're right there. We're right there. $3,100 right there. Full lot size, 10 lots. But we ain't scared. We are not scared, chat. We're gonna hold it. Grok is still telling me that it's due for a turnaround. Grok 4 due for a turnaround. Ooh, 1 million in selling. Look at that. Let's go back to our 30 seconds to see what's happening here. Selling, if we break these EMAs, gold starts ripping. If gold starts ripping, we can go down. I think we're going to take a big loss here, to be honest with you guys. We're going to need a boner candle down in here, you know. So we should have gotten out when this popped. I should have switched over to the higher time frames and just taken a smaller loss. But now I'm going to be married to this, not because that's how you should normally trade, but because we're doing this BDH thing, and I can spend another $39 and buy back in. So I'm just going to wait and see what happens. Had a hell of a run out of that bull flag. I called it. We were long here. You remember we were long here and it was rejected. And then I waited for that little pullback here. I'll show it. I'm gonna put it on the screen so you can see these positions. There you go. I'm not lying to you. I got long right here and it was a fake breakout. And then I thought that this was going to be a pump and dump. So I got short, and that's where I'm short at right here. That when it pulled back, I said, yeah, that was fake. So I got short at the top of these wicks, thinking that we would have that roll over down to VWAP, and we did not have the roll over the VWAP. And as a poor trader, not trading cash, $35.50 compared to my $30 buy-in is nothing, and I hate that. It's different when you trade your own money. You'll see. Drop $5,000 in AMP or Interactive Brokers or Ninja Traders fund it. Your money, not any prop accounts. You send them a check. Takes a few days to clear. You know, I trade with 25,000. Got 90 grand in there right now. I'm fixing to take myself a payout, but or take some of my money out. How is gold and Nasdaq pumping? Let's just see. We need a sell-off here. That's a big number. Right there, you could have made money if you wasn't already in a trade. I'm in full lot. I can't DCA anymore because I'm full lot size. Still, though, bouncing between 3,500 down into twos. Let's just see here. Let's roll over. Let's roll over to the VWAP. I'm just hoping it comes before I run out of my $5,000, what do you call it, drawdown. Not used to the terms, guys. I'm doing this for fun. I follow Pat on the back TV just for fun. I like hearing him screaming, and I'm a sports car racer. You know, I'm a professional sports car driver. I'll just show you here. Jim Daniels racer. This is me there. You can pull it up. That's me, driving coach Jim Daniels. There's my picture. Factory Mazda driver for a long time. Pat, if you see this, you need to hire me as a driving coach, buddy. I've got people to run all over the world. I go to Le Mans every year with driving students. All right, here comes boner candle down. I don't know if it's going to get all the way to us. Let's just wait here. Absorption come right back in with aggressive buyers. So let's just see if anybody wants to take profit, then they're going to be looking for that VWAP pullback. And all I'm looking for to get out, make a little money, is the top of that capitulation. So this is a lot of support right now. And so if we just come down and test that support, it gets me out pretty easy. Gets me out pretty easy. Wonder when the session ends. Oh, Pat's leaving. It is kind of dipping down, Coach. I'm surprised he's leaving. God, lost 240. Let's turn that off. Got too many settings on there, y'all. Executions, executions. I did hit the subscribe button, buddy. All right, look here. We got a little bit here. All right, we're going to turn Pat off. Close that down, go full screen on our charts here. Let's get serious. Certainly did not anticipate this boner candle, okay? We're under 3,200. That means we would negate that by 2,000. I'm still factoring in that I got 1,312 bucks made. I've just not traded this way, y'all. Look at this volume. It's like nothing. How do you can't, I don't even know how to trust this. I'm using the volume pressure indicator. And so I'm just tempted to let this counter blow up. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put me a buy order in right here. Buy 10 limit at 042. And I'm going to walk away. And if it, we're flagging down on this little short time frame, but you have to assume, chat, that this 15-minute, it's getting smaller on the bodies. We still got 4 minutes on this candlestick. Let's see that it is going to rotate over and try to pull back to VWAP. It literally is not getting out of the top of that channel. So it's interesting. I might stay. Haven't had dinner yet. There is a big topping tail on your 15-minute. So all my assumption is that, we have a gap between, let me show you the two gaps we got. We got this gap. For your ICT people out there, you got that gap. It's big, okay? For your other traders out there, you got a gap just right here to the top, to the top of that candle. So, you got gaps that need to be filled if you believe in that. So if I lose on this trade because it doesn't fill the gap, how can you be an ICT trader with it's a 90%? It ain't 90%, guys. It could just keep going up, and these gaps. Look at that gap here, gap there. There's a lot of gaps if you listen to that ICT stuff that have not been filled, okay? And if they had been filled, you wouldn't have been in a trade. That's the other thing you got to keep in mind. You wouldn't have been in the trade. But a true gap up between market openings and close, right here, we have a true gap, and it's just in the middle of the bottom range. I could probably sell 10 here. Sell 5 here, sell 10 there, and be just fine because it should come off of this 15-minute range and down to fill that gap. It will get some resistance here. I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it. What we're going to do is we're going to stick to these old school rules. This thing should fill back to here. I want to take profit right above between the 5 and 10. I'm going to buy 10 at that limit, right? And then I think it should come back from here to there. It should come back to about right. Let's go 50%. Right click and let's go buy 10 limit there. Excuse me. I can't do that. No, I didn't mean it. I need 5 and 5, don't I? Wow, it's let me put in whatever I want. All right, let's just wait. She's running right now. Let's just do this. Let's just go to the below the previous candle. No, let's go like right there between this candle and VWAP. And let's do buy 10 limit because I'm short. So buy 10 limit. There we go. All right, I'm going to turn this off. It is what it is. And we'll just see if this rotates back over on us from the top of the linear regression to the bottom. Like and subscribe. In the comments below, tell me how you think I messed up. I'll tell you I messed up. I should have got out. If it was cash, $300-$400 loss, I'd have been out. And then I would have reassessed my position. I'd have bought the break of the VWAP, and I would have switched over to the ASHE candles. Look at that. Break of the VWAP in here. ASHE candles have not looked back. And that's how you stay in trades, man. That's just how you stay in trades. But I'm doing this prop firm stuff after hours. I'm not used to doing. So I'll come back tomorrow and we'll see what happens, okay? So, hey, peace out. Love you guys. Please like and subscribe. Send your friends. Download my free setup guide. I'm not charging $199, $25. There's no Discord. There's no nothing. I take everything I've learned and put through AI. AI says she doesn't like this or this, this, and this. And these are the setups. And the setups I use. And I make a lot of money. I'm not giving you advice. I'm not saying that you're going to have the same results. I can't give you advice. This is just for entertainment. I'm just telling you that what I do is what I provide out there on my YouTube channel. Okay. And please follow me on X. I could use some followers. I'm just getting started. I had a buddy talk me into this. I've been trading since 2008. I had a buddy says, there's a lot of 20-something-year-olds selling Discords out there, and no one's really making any money on them. And I've always made money with what you did. I'm not promising anyone that. And I said, well, you know how to do that. So he helped me do a YouTube channel. And I'm still trying to get it populated, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, like and subscribe again. Thank y'all. See you later. If you got any questions, put them down in the comments. I'll answer them. Go look at all my other videos. You got any questions? You see all the wins and losses that I made. I do it. What I do is I don't know how to stream live and still cut my videos. I'm not proficient on that. So I bought a little media thing with 15 buttons, and I can record on OBS, and then I can hit unrecord. I try to keep it around 10 minutes, but use those 10 minutes, capture me trading and what I'm doing exactly in real time. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's it. I'm going to stop streaming now and